negotiations in a better position just because they really realized and were able to demonstrate the chokehold they have over the U.S. economy with their control of rare earths processing, right? That's not going away over the next year and a half in the most optimistic scenario for the U.S. And I think, like I said, the Trump administration kind of painted themselves into a corner by going so maximalist, 150, 45% tariffs, is what we were looking at earlier this year. And they just demonstrated that the markets will not tolerate that, right? The US economy cannot tolerate that. And they don't have the stomach for it. And so, every time they come back with something, the Chinese know they can kind of match us. And it's interesting, talking to like big trade lawyers around the city, you have discussions with a lot of people. And I remember sitting around a big dinner table at one of these salon dinners, and everyone, whether they were Republicans, Democrats, former administration officials from both parties, everyone agreed that China got the best of that deal and got the best of Trump in the last negotiating round. So I think they're struggling on this front. And I think you can tell as well because as the economy has been getting worse for them, they've been getting more sensitive to any sort of critical reporting on that. So when we reported a story out that said, yeah, the Chinese are really playing hardball. They think they've got Trump where they want him on this. Scott Bessent was so mad and came out to an event the next morning and said, oh, terrible Wall Street Journal this morning. They're taking dictation from the Chinese Communist Party, which is obviously patently ridiculous. But, what do the conservative commentators like to say? Like a kick dog and a holler? I feel like they're really doing that. You know what I mean? You can see their kind of insecurity on this point. They came after us for possibly reporting on the pasta tariffs that are going to go into place next year if something doesn't change. They were mad about that. So I think they're really.
So wait a second. They are taking tariffs off on some goods, coffee, mangoes, bananas.